All right, let's start seated on our heels today. And just rest your hands in your lap. If you'd like, you can close your eyes. And just start to take some belly breaths. If you have any tension in your shoulders, let your shoulders relax down. Feel your spine nicely stacked. If your eyes are closed, open your eyes. Let's bring your right arm out to the right and lean your left ear towards your left shoulder. Take some deep breaths here, feeling that stretch in the right shoulder and the right side of the neck. And then let's roll the chin down to the chest, bring the right hand back to your lap, and extend your left arm out and roll your right ear to the right. And find that stretch on the left side of your neck. Then bring your chin to the chest again. And then we'll just do some slow rolls to the left and right. And we'll meet with the chin to the chest again and slowly raise the head back up. And then let's shift the hips over to the right. So just the right hip is sitting on the floor. And then we'll place the left hand on the floor and reach the right arm up and over, feeling a big stretch from hip to fingertips. And then let's come back up and shift hips over to the left. Place the right hand on the floor, reach the left arm up and over. Think about opening your chest up and maybe even starting to turn towards the ceiling. And release the left arm down, come back to sitting on the heels. We'll do a modified camel, so place the fingertips behind you and then lift hips up, let your head fall back. Bring your hips down. Swing your legs around to the front for a reverse tabletop. And lift your hips. Squeeze your glutes, reach your tailbone forward. And bring your hips back down. Come back to seated on the heels for our second set of modified camel. Your fingertips behind you, lift your hips. Hips down. One more time, swing the legs forward. Reverse tabletop. Lift your hips. And slowly lower down. And swing the legs underneath you again, and then bring the right foot forward. So setting up your legs both at 45-degree angles. And then inhale, lift your arms up. Let's just bring fingertips together. Look up towards the ceiling, lift your chest up out of your waist. Come into a very slight back bend. And then bring hands to the floor and bring your forehead to your knee, rounding your spine as much as you can. Pull your belly in. And then round back up. We'll twist to the right. Your left hand is at your left knee, is at your right knee, and your right hand is placed at your lower back on your sacrum. Look behind you. Keep your hips square, facing forward. Untwist. Let's bring the hands to the floor, curl the back toes under, and lift your back knee. And just feel this nice stretch here in the front of the left hip and reaching back through your heel. And let's plant the left palm, inhale, right arm up. So from here, we're going to see if we can come into a twisted high lunge. So make sure that your legs are nice and strong. Use your core strength. Lift up so you're in your twist. Arms are parallel to the floor. And then face forward, arms up. Hands down, back knee down, and we'll switch to the other side. So right leg back, left foot forward. Make sure your knees are both at 90-degree angles, and lift your arms up. Touch your fingertips together. Look to the ceiling. Lift up out of your waist. Do a little back bend. Make sure your hips are nice and stabilized by engaging your glutes. And now coming into our forward bend, fingertips to the floor, round your spine, forehead to your knee, or at least towards the knee. Remember to pull your belly in. Think about trying to round the lower back as well as the upper. And then round up. We'll twist to the left. Right hand to left knee. Left hand to lower back. Each time you inhale, try to increase the space between your vertebrae by stretching up. As you exhale, belly in and twist a little more. One more breath. And untwist. Hands to the floor. Let's lift the back knee. Taking a few breaths here to let your hips sink into this stretch. Reach back through your heel. And then let's come into simple twists. Left hand up. So next we're going to come into our twisted high lunge. So make sure your legs can take your weight and have their stability first, then use your core strength to lift up. Facing the left, arms parallel to the floor, legs strong. Face the front, arms up. Hands down. And we'll come into tabletop. Let's do some cat-cows. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round your back. And if you'd like, you can add some more movement to your cat-cow. So when you round your back, you can bring your hips back a little bit. And when you drop your belly, you can bring the hips forward again. So there's a rocking movement with the spine movement. And we'll meet with neutral spine. Step your right foot forward. And let's just sink into the left hip here for a few breaths. And then we'll lift the back knee. And from here, let's scoot that back foot in a little ways. We're going to place the right hand, maybe a foot and a half in front of you, and then lift that back leg. And then see if you can lift the left arm to the sky as well. So eventually aiming to open all the way out to the side. You can also use a block to put your hand on here if it's too difficult to have your fingers on the floor. And you can have your leg as bent as you need. If you're feeling really confident, maybe lift the right fingers off the floor a few inches. Slowly bend into the right knee. Let's set the back foot down and come back into our low lunge, back knee down. And then step the right leg back, left foot forward. Sink down into that right hip for a few breaths. Pick the back knee up. You're going to bring that back foot in closer. Place your left hand on the floor in front of you, and then lift the back leg up. Try to bring the right arm to the ceiling, opening your chest out to the side. And again here, you can have your leg as bent as you need. Just practicing our balance here with an extra challenge of being turned out to the side. So this is challenging. Take your time. And slowly bring that back foot back down to the mat. We'll step back into the low lunge. And bring the left leg back. Right foot forward. Let's try it again. So we're gonna roll the back toes under, lift the back knee, bring that left foot in closer, place your right hand on the floor, and lift your back leg. And then maybe start to open out to the side. Slowly bend into that front knee, come back to low lunge. Switch legs. Right foot forward. And pick up the back knee. Bring that back leg in closer and place left fingertips on the floor. Lift the back leg. Lift your right arm. And then slowly come back to low lunge. And bring the left foot back. Let's curl the toes under, sit on the heels. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Bring your shoulders back and down. Try to keep your wrist straight and lift your fist away from your back. And release. Let's swing the legs forward for shoelace. So bend your right knee on the floor in front of you, and then let's cross the left leg on top, trying to stack the knees and get that stretch on the outer hips. Might want to pin your feet where they are. Maybe this is enough of a stretch. Maybe you start to bring your upper body forward. And then we'll switch sides. And slowly come out. Let's come back to all fours. Step the right foot forward. And lift your back knee. We're going to come into standing splits next, so we can start the same way, bringing that back leg in closer. And then lifting the back leg up behind you. Try to keep the sole of your foot facing the ceiling. If you want a little extra challenge, wrap your arm around the back of your right calf and grab your ankle. If you want even more of a challenge, grab your ankle with both hands. Slowly bring the left foot next to your right. We'll come up into chair pose, knees bent, arms up. Bring your body weight back to your heels so your knees are not coming past your toes. Contract your triceps so arms are rigid. And forward fold. dangle here. And then we'll step the right foot back, coming into high lunge with the low lunge with the knee up. And from here, start to come into your standing split. So lift that back leg up. Maybe you're just working on strengthening the split here. You want to add a more balance challenge. Wrap your left arm around the back of your left leg, grab the ankle. And again, option to do the same with the right hand. And remember, focusing on one spot with your eyes will always help with your balance. Slowly release, right foot next to left, coming into chair. Bend your legs, lift your arms. And dangle. And separate your feet farther apart, come down into squat. Next, we'll do reverse plank. So come onto your seat, extend your legs. Take a inhale, and on your exhale, stomach in, lift your hips. And lower. Take a couple breaths here. One more time, arms behind. And lift into reverse plank. And slowly lower hips down. Swing your legs behind, come back onto all fours. So one more time, we'll do our standing split. Right foot forward. And then let's bring that back leg in and lift the back leg up. And up to you how you want to try the standing split today. Second set. Release into chair. Release into forward fold. And step the right foot back, setting up for other side. Lift the right leg up. And release into chair. Forward fold. And sit on your seat. We'll come onto our back. We're going to do a reclining twist, but a little differently today. So your legs are set up as though you're going into bridge. Pick up your hips, move them to the right, and then simply let your knees swivel over to the left. Arms can be out in cactus. And this is going to bring this spine twist much lower in your spine. It probably feels a lot more subtle than our usual spine twist. That's okay. Let's bring the knees back up, center your hips, pull your knees in, and now we're going to go to the same side we just went to. So knees are hugged in now, and let them drop over to the left. And you can feel that twist move up the spine. Bring your knees back to center. Again, just set your feet like you're coming into bridge. Let's shift hips over to the left and just let the knees fall to the right. Bring your knees back to center. Let's bring the hips back to center, bring the knees in, and then let your knees fall again to the right. And feel that difference in the twist. Bring your knees back to center. Hug your knees in one last time, and we'll come into Savasana. Legs long, arms by your sides. And just let yourself melt onto your mat. If your mind is wandering, come back to your body. Just watch your abdomen rise and fall with your breath. Start to deepen your breath. Move your fingers and toes, hands and feet, arms and legs. If you'd like, bring your arms over your head for a full body stretch. And then either turn onto your side and push up from there, or roll on your spine back to seated.